Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. Y'all give me a little mic check real quick. I'll probably leave this one up. We ain't gonna do too much tonight. Do a little something and see what go down, man. I might try to give y'all another video in the morning. We shall see. Give y'all something on the wake up, maybe. I don't know. Let a few people get up in here. I did have the time off. The time got messed up. I messed the time up, so it ain't probably notify everybody yet. I had the time like 11:30 tomorrow or something. So once a few people get up in here, y'all know we ain't tripping off the viewers in real time. We just trying to get it done. Y'all turn it up, hit that like, man. We in here and we rocking. Shout out to all the supporters, man. If you in here already, make sure you hit that like button. Shout out to my third yard shifters. Make sure y'all turn it up. Hit the like button and turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Let a few more get up in here and we'll get started tonight, man. Appreciate the support of everybody coming in here, man. We gonna turn it up, man. We're gonna have a few conversations. If you haven't tapped into that Urban Politicians TV Patreon yet, go check that out. I do got some new stuff on there. I'm gonna be having exclusive lives on there soon. I got some public lives on there, but soon the lives is gonna be strictly for people who are members. You gotta pay $5 a month to be a member. We ain't taxing too much. There's going to be a lot of exclusive stuff getting dropped on there, a lot of exclusive lives in real time on the spot outside, covering multiple topics, me out running around and things like that. So it's supportive. It's if you want to support it. It's not by force. It's by choice. We just going. We'll get it started, man. We got enough people in here now. Make sure I hit that like button and turn it up. Boosie. And I didn't want to be the first person to say it and cover it like this, but it's being posted on social media now. People are saying it in the comments, and I did my best, y'all, to like the first day I covered this, I said Boosie is making entirely no sense. And y'all are gonna hear it here because everybody not gonna see this. Everybody's not gonna rewatch this. When it comes to live streams, y'all, a lot of live streams, they pretty much fall out of the algorithm unless your platform is built on live streams and your audience is built on live streams. When you do a live stream, it pretty much like is over with as far as growth after the stream. Because my platform isn't built off of a live stream audience. So the people that see this going to be the people that see this. It might turn up for a few people later on in their algorithm, but we're going to have a conversation now and just be 1,000% honest. I saw this with Boosie in the headlines filing this lawsuit. And he had tweeted out the night before that he had a lawsuit coming. And I said, oh, okay. Now, Boosie actually has me blocked on Instagram, y'all. I don't know if he did it. I don't know if his team did it. I don't know who did it. It's no big deal, though. You know what I'm saying? If anything going with Boosie that I need to cover, it'll make the blogs. But I'm actually blocked from Boosie's Instagram, but I seen it on Twitter. That he had a lawsuit coming. Didn't know what it was about, but he said it's going to be announced tomorrow. Boosie has done something that I just cannot believe, where you could just Google it if you didn't have the answers. Boosie has went and tried to buy a pardon for $600,000 from two well-known scammers, far-right dudes. They've been all in the news throughout the years for scamming, running plays, doing that automated call stuff during the election, telling people they couldn't mail in votes. They had cases in Detroit, cases in Cleveland. But the thing is, Boosie, it's illegal to pay for a pardon. It's illegal. So whatever they told you, they were lying. They were lying. You either got to take it one way or the other, Boosie. You either take a case, which is federal, while you're on federal probation, or you take a L. And you're coming to the internet talking about snitching right now. I have to be 1,000% in Boosie from what I see after that fallout that he had with Vlad. Boosie is the type of person, if you tell him the truth, he doesn't like it and he likes to talk around it and he's being obstinate. Right now, Boosie is being obstinate. This most definitely, well, it doesn't violate probation because he wasn't on probation at the time, but there is no statute of limitations on this. Statute of limitations is 7 years. So I don't know how that would work because, well, yeah, that would still be violating probation because he's doing this. He said he talked to the guys in March. You was on probation in November. So he put the dates out there. He went on Twitter and put the dates out there, y'all. Well, he's already gotten probation. He wanted the pardon to get the case off. He got in contact with them prior to his sentencing because Boosie wanted to assure that he would not go to prison or get convicted. Then he looking at it like, hey, I could get this off my record all around. So this is before his sentencing. I mean, before his verdict, before his sentencing in November, because he was waiting on his sentencing. He had already pled guilty. He was looking at the top 4 years. They gave him time served. But he went and tried to pay for the pardon on the back end. He then went on Twitter yesterday and discussed him talking to the guy, Jack Backburn and Jacob Wall, who are two known scammers, y'all. And I'm finna be real with y'all. You can Google these two guys' names and their crime and their rap sheet pops right up. Scammers, fraudsters, lobbyists. So I'm like, Boosie, you sent $600,000 to two dudes without Googling their names? Now, it's levels and layers to this, y'all. And I'm going to do a video on it tomorrow. And Boosie just got to feel how he got to feel about it. Boosie is responding to people saying that he's snitching on these dudes. Boosie, the reason they not giving you a pardon is because they were never going to get you a pardon. They don't have access to that. They seen a desperate dude, a desperate guy. I don't know who put you with them, but Boosie, they're criminals. They're criminals, Boosie. You're committing a crime with them. So you feel, I don't care about the snitching convo, but you are self-snitching right now. You're telling on yourself. It is what it is. You're not getting it. This is illegal, bro. You can't pay for no pardon.
Come on, I got down on the white people. Nigga, this ain't no gangster shit. Ain't nobody pulling no straps on me, nigga. This is a contract. If you don't abide by the contract, you get sued, nigga. That's business. That's how this shit go. Y'all some ignorant motherfuckers. It's just like a record contract. If you sign a contract and if you don't abide by that contract, you get sued. Y'all think I'm too gangster to sue motherfuckers. Man, y'all some ignorant motherfuckers, dog. You don't abide by that contract, your ass get sued. Y'all some ignorant motherfuckers, boy.
I can't believe Boosie is really this lost. Like, bro, Boosie paid them $600,000 for a pardon. And he's only talking about we had a contract. Boosie, the contract is not real. It's a scam. It's illegal. How can we have a contract that's illegal to do something legal? How can we have a legal contract with each other to do something illegal? Boosie, what they said was, this guy is dumb. This is what they said about you, Boosie. I'm finna tell you the realest shit you need to hear. And you're not gonna take it because you believe you above the program and you think I just gotta wake this up because we gotta educate our people, bro. We gotta educate our people now. Like at this point, this is fucking stupid. This is the stupidest shit ever. You're calling people ignorant for reading and knowing the law when you don't know the law. How in the entire fuck can a contract be legal to do something that is illegal? Boosie, you're on federal fucking probation talking about breaking the law on the internet. Then I'm going to read these tweets that he put out. I'm going to read all the tweets Boosie put out for y'all. So he responded to the guy, Jack Backburn, because Jack Backburn is going to play the game. Jack Backburn said, hey, we were trying to get him to pardon. We worked hard, tooth and nail, whatever. All this other shit. Then they say, when Boosie caught the case in Texas, it made it harder. Well, Boosie caught that case Memorial Day. He paid them this money already in November. So that wouldn't have had nothing to do with the pardon anyways, because they told Boosie, out of Boosie's own mouth, January 1st, he was granted a pardon. Boosie, we're going to educate you with some real hard facts. And everybody in the house with you who's an adult, no disrespect, if they're not having these conversations with you, let me be real with you, bro. You have basically made it to where people around you feel like they can't tell you the truth. And that's not the type of relationship you ever want to have with people around you, bro. Jack, shut your lying ass up. Talking about this stuff in Houston messed up the pardon. You were sued in March. This happened at the end of May. Don't start lying now. I gave you 3 months to send my money back. Talking about Trump signed the pardon. Got me running around the damn house jumping, saying you just talked to the president. You played with the wrong one. I'm suing y'all in federal court now. Hashtag Ponzi scheme out the 9 victims y'all got this year. I was the wrong one. Everyone you said you reached out to for my pardon has said you're lying. Everyone you named has denied your allegations. Everybody you named will now have their time to speak. It's getting hot. So where did the money go? I thought that Trump signed the pardon. I thought you had the president on speed dial. You should have did your research before trying to jack me like you did to others. Hashtag I'm loved and respected. Now, I want y'all to hear what Angela Stanton King told them. Now, I want this to be clear, y'all. This is an educational conversation. it took a minute to Google these dudes' names. Just know that. Hold on. Give me just a quick consult. So Angela Stanton King talked to Boosie. She's the one that took Boosie to the White House that time when y'all seen him at the White House. That was Angela Stanton King. Donald Trump gave her a pardon before. She is the goddaughter of one of Martin Luther King's nieces. She got a pardon before. So when she seen Boosie was filing this lawsuit and shit like that, she called Boosie out on Twitter directly. She said, because Boosie had said, my new lawsuit in court will be national news tomorrow. Boosie announced on Twitter, it's going to be national news that I'm filing a lawsuit on these two dudes that I drew up a contract with to buy a pardon for. Something that is illegal. So I'm going public to Twitter in 2026. Y'all, I can't make this up. Somebody has to tell Boosie the truth. My new lawsuit in court will be national news tomorrow. It's illegal, y'all. There's nothing legal about paying for a pardon. And let me ask y'all this. Let me see where my supporters are at. Do y'all think that a pardon would cost you $600,000 if you could pay for one? Boosie, nobody's telling on you, bro. You're telling on yourself right now. You're telling on yourself. So do we think that $600,000 can get you in the door with Donald Trump? A nigga that been rich forever, but he's gonna sacrifice everything he got going on for $600,000. Boosie, you didn't think that through. They saw you coming from a mile away. They smelt the desperation on you. They smelt it on you. Now, Angela Stanton King said, is this about the fact you knowingly went around me and handed $600,000 to some white guys you didn't even know? People with no legitimate access to this administration because they promised you they could get you a pardon. I had already taken you directly to the White House, and I told you I would help you. Let's be clear. Selling pardons is illegal. No one, and I mean no one, can promise a presidential pardon on behalf of the president, Alice Johnson, or anyone else involved in the clemency process. As your sister, I asked you to let me handle it. Instead, you assume that white was automatically right. What I don't understand is how we can spend so much time talking about white privilege while simultaneously empowering it by trusting complete strangers over people who have actually earned your trust and have real relationships. Angela Stanton, she called out Boosie directly. She's been a Republican for a long time. She's locked in with the Republican Party. She took you directly to the plug. It's a process. Boosie got desperate and went over there and trusted the white man and got burned. There is no lawsuit, Boosie. Whoever told you can file this lawsuit, it's crazy. It's crazy. What lawyer of yours told you this is a good idea to file this lawsuit? Did they not tell you that, Boosie, the whole conversation is illegal? Boosie, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to like it. You're looking like a walking lick right now. Easiest robbery ever, nigga. Easiest robbery ever. Easiest robbery. Now, you got to be endorsing the president to get a pardon, bro. Now, am I a nigga that think that it don't ever be some type of financial transaction behind the scenes? Of course not. Of course, there's something going on. They have to see some type of value in you. Somebody do. But Boosie, y'all were committing a crime. Now you have came on here and told the people we committed a crime together. You gave them names, you gave them dates, and you're trying to sue for a crime. And Boosie, I didn't even go in on it like that the first day. I didn't go in. I said, hey, I'm going to cover this, but I'm going to keep it cool. Boosie responded. I said, Boosie, now I got to go a little bit deeper into it because you responded. And then now today, Boosie lists names, y'all. Boosie went on Twitter today and listed fucking names. Hold on. Of the people that he said spoke to. The people that he said that's going to speak up on the behalf of his lawsuit. Laura Loomer, Mike Cernovich, Jack Posobiec, Erica Kirk, Mike Johnson, Nancy Mace, Andy Biggs. Can the names above please make a truthful statement about contact or no contact with Berkman and Wall about my pardon process? $600K was taken from me with your names mentioned in emails by these people. Thanks. Boosie, you got scammed. You named a list of people, bro, that these dudes got no ties with. So one of the ladies, Laura Loomer, hold on real quick. And she's a far-right political activist. Hold on. Laura Loomer said, I don't get involved with this type of work and have no idea what you're talking about. No offense, but I also have no idea who you are and have never heard of your case. Seems like Berkman is using people's names without permission to get business. That's also not how the pardon process works. You can't pay for a pardon. Not sure who told you that's how it works. Boosie, you're on the internet discussing a crime right now, bro. It don't matter if you knew that it was illegal or not. Once you Googled it up, because I'm pretty sure you've used your Google now, can you buy a pardon? You got to sit back and try to get that money back in blood. It is what it is, bro. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm not saying you should have got your money taken. Maybe you didn't know that it was illegal, but it ain't no way you don't know by now. But what you're not going to do, Boosie, is come tell us we stupid and ignorant when you the one that's ignorant. Ignorant is lack of information. You obviously still have not read the information or you're playing dumb. But Boosie, the position you are in, you can't afford to play dumb. You're already on federal probation. It is what it is, bro. Boosie, Trump don't probably even know who you is. They probably know by now and they probably laughing at you. Just being honest with you, bro. Somebody got to tell you that. Somebody got to tell you that. It's just like when Shannon Sharp, when Shakir Stevenson told Shannon Sharp, you're being ignorant, bro. You're being ignorant. You're speaking on things that you don't have the information of. But ignorant is very offensive in the black community because people don't really process what the word ignorant means. Ignorant is really lack of information. Ignorant is the lack of information. But it's offensive in our thing because we look at the word ignorant, it's like, nigga, you stupid. Somebody calling you stupid. It's like a smart way. And this is how most black people view it when you hear the word ignorant. It's a sophisticated way to call you stupid. But in this case, no, Boosie, you truly fit this definition. And I don't know who's all involved, but you got a play ran on you. And now you're trying to use the law in the legal system to get the play reversed. But it don't work like that because the play is illegal. You're going to get yourself a new case, Boosie. You're going to get yourself a new case, and I'm just telling it like it is, bro. Google it, y'all. Look it up. This ain't hate. Ain't nobody wishing bad on you, Boosie. But you out here moving real lost in the sauce, my nigga. You moving like this your first rodeo, nigga. No. Boosie was in contact with the right people. Angela Stanton King, he got a picture with them at the White House. He was in a picture. Let me see if the picture on my phone. I just got that motherfucker. I might have deleted it. Let me see if I can. Here you go, right here. Hold on, real quick. Give me just a second. Angela Stanton King took him to the White House to meet and talk to Alice Johnson. She's a part of the clemency team over there at the White House. I'm trying to find this photo. This is Boosie at the White House with the right people. And guess what? They're all black. They're all black. Look, y'all. He's at the White House right here with the right people. There's Boosie with the blue suit on. Angela Stanton King. And Miss Alice. The lady in the red jacket is part of the clemency process at the White House. You went and got with some people that ain't got shit to do with shit. Boosie, you played yourself. You went over there. Nah, facts. The accuser 9,000. That wire shit has been circulating heavy. Got to stop playing them away games, nigga. Boosie, you got to stop playing them away games. Now, Boosie, this isn't me. I don't care. But the reason why people are going to start saying you're snitching is because you're telling on somebody committing a crime. It is what it is. That's not me, bro. I don't give a shit. But you addressed it on the internet, so now we will do this video when it comes out. I didn't want to go there with it, but now, Boosie, you just got to take the L, bro. Just keep it 100. Got to take the L. It's a tough L, nigga. I wouldn't want to take a $600,000 loss. But you ain't finna get the money back anyways. And now what you finna do is get yourself some time. This what them niggas do. There is known scammers, known fraudsters. That's what it say about them when you look their name up. They stringer bailed Boosie. They stringer bailed Boosie, man. Yeah, it's tough, but hey, you gotta research, bro. You take L's in the game, but you gotta know, like, hold on, bro. If I'm finna spend nigga, if I spend $1,000 on anything, I'm doing research on it, nigga. If I don't know what it is, I don't know the details of it, I don't know the history of it. Fam, if I'm finna spend $100 on something, let me check this shit out. But if it's something to do with my freedom, my livelihood, and it costs $600,000, I'm doing 12 hours of research. I'm doing 12 hours of research, nigga. I'm finna search them niggas' names. And that's the thing, bro. In 2 minutes on the internet, you could tell these ain't the two niggas you need to be dealing with, bro. But it is what it is. Ebro and Rosenberg, we gonna go over there real quick, man. We'll go over there real quick. I don't know how y'all really feel about this topic with Ebro and Rosenberg. How do y'all feel about that? I'm gonna look at the chat in just a second. How do y'all feel about it? Did y'all see what happened today with them two? With Ebro and Rosenberg? How y'all feel about that, man? So I'll have to stop it here and there because I don't know. How do y'all feel about the Ebro shit, man? A lot of people think that this is a play. Ebro is black and white, if I'm not mistaken. Ebro is black and white. He is Jewish. And Rosenberg is Jewish. Excuse me. Rosenberg is clearly white, but Ebro is half, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, y'all are interested in it a little bit. So we'll talk about it then. Let's talk about it, man. Ebro. Ebro has been a disrespectful motherfucker for a very long time now. Not my kind of nigga at all, because he's given me the energy and the signs. And like I say, bro, I want y'all people to know that watch my channel and support me. I'm an outside nigga, bro. Like, I know y'all see us on this internet. Y'all see us on the internet, and sometimes y'all feel like, hey, bro, this all we do. Y'all feel like this nigga ain't never lived no real life. Y'all feel like, man, this nigga ain't never been outside and been in the mix and he's not a people person. No, bro. For me, I'm speaking for me. I'm a people person. I didn't get onto the internet till I was a grown man. Nigga, I done had jobs back in the day. All that shit. Went through it all, seen it all. Then had money in my pocket, then been broke, had money in my pocket again, been broke. I done went through all the phases, man. I was an outside kid growing up. I did the killer man with the football shit. We did the basketball tournaments in the front yard. We rode bikes. Going to the pool in the summer. Boxing gloves. All that shit, my nigga. I say that's for the people to know, like, hey, fam, I was raised on respect first. You give respect to get respect. And people that you consider your friends and your homies and your partners, you're not going to try to front on them with sensitive shit or just respectful shit in front of the world. Now, they could have said, you know what? We ain't going to put this one out, bro. We ain't going to put this one out. We ain't going to put this one out, man. Because I really went too far. This was real, y'all. This was not a troll. But somewhere along the lines, they told themselves, people are going to click this. Because they could have edited it out and said, bro, we going to cut that shit out, dog. We was tripping. But they said, you know what? That was a real moment. Let's put it out there for the world to see. Me, not with the homie. Because Ebro, not only do you look disrespectful, you look like a pocket watcher, and you look like the dude that everybody's been accusing you of. See, that's why it's crazy to me that people think that this a play. Because this is Ebro, who's Ebro has been forever. This is not a play. Ebro just told y'all, I'm a pocket watcher. But I'm not shocked by that. Ebro been saying that. Let's play this.
Explain, hey, you don't have to academics, hey, you don't have to jump in and be on a side. You can just analyze the thing that happened and say, hey, he's going to be fine, on to the next thing.
Yeah, it's
and
just
he's
a rap
like,
battle.
You remember Mike checking out here?
Saw it as like, nah, that's my man.
I'm not going to let him bleed out on the floor.
And you thought I was crazy when I said at the Jay-Z show, I thought there were a couple times he was performing for me. Academics like, they're coming from my man. I got you. Like, what? That's how you saw. Now, listen, in the end, he was rewarded with a chain because he went that hard.
And he's in the Iceman rollout. He hosted.
So they're talking about the Akademiks, and we'll get to that in a second. The Akademiks and Charlamagne sit down.
Like deep in with Rock Nation. I thought that was Akademiks talking.
So like,
Charlamagne
if you watch, see people
look stupid.
Bro, they were talking for 30 minutes before this. This is why it's not a play. They were having a full-fledged conversation that was going smooth for 30 minutes prior to this turn-up. It's not a play. They really got into it. Now, they could have sat back and said, hey, bro, we don't got to put this shit out. But you know what? Nah, this wasn't live. It wasn't live. Nah, this wasn't no play. This was not a play at all.
It's not a huge shock based on seeing them together. I would kind of predict that result. But I will say, I thought Charlamagne took a huge L in that I really never.
Let me go back.
We were just watching a rap battle.
Yo, Exactly.
And in a battle where there's literally a conflict of some sort, you do pick a side like teams. After that, you're like, all right, on to the next.
The irony is this man is on the line with them, trying to give them information, do whatever they can. We never were talking to Kendrick. We were sitting here watching it literally as objective rap fans. And if Drake could come back and smack Kendrick, I'll be like, oh, man, Kendrick's my guy. But woo, he took one that he really didn't get it. Now, I will say the one other interesting thing, though, while I saw the commentary moving around that everyone was like, wow, Charlamagne made Akademiks look stupid, which is not a huge shock based on seeing them together. I would kind of predict that result. But I will say, I thought Charlamagne took a huge L in that I really never knew up until a clip hit my algorithm that he was legitimately like deep in with Rock Nation. I thought that was Akademiks talking shit. I did not know that.
Well, look, I this is what I will say.
I just thought he wore the hat.
Being invited, if you have money, being invited to make an investment in things is something that people with money do. Doesn't mean that you're necessarily in with a particular person because you made an investment.
I mean, it's pretty in.
No, not true.
Listen, let me tell you, as someone who's never been in, it's in.
But you don't have money to invest.
That's
like
not
that.
true. I mean, how do you know? How do you know what Charlamagne invested?
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything. So I don't know. But I'm just saying,
Ebro, I have money to invest in things. No one asked me to be a part of anything.
Well, then
I'm not gonna roll over. They know I'm too much of a risk. I am seen as, I believe, a risk to be too close to people. Either that or they just, at least I can be grateful that quietly people think I have nothing in my pocket. But what I'm saying is, don't say it's not nothing to be asked to be part of a group to invest. Of course that's something.
Well, no.
That's legitimately being down.
No, it's being in business with people, yes, but it's not being on someone's payroll. It's not necessarily being
the
like
word payroll is him trying to take shots.
Yeah.
But it is compromising. You are no longer an objective critic of
I've definitely invested in things with people that I'm critical of other things that they're doing to their face. I don't like it, and even here on the show. And now I've never invested in music, but definitely products and definitely real estate things with people that I don't agree with, both politically, right, and personally. Absolutely. And it'll be a group of like 30 people.
So y'all see where this went? This was actually a build-up. Y'all see where it started? And it was a build-up. It was a build-up that got them to that point where it was turned. Rosenberg sounded like at one point he wanted to steal him, bro. Like you could hear it in his voice, bro. He felt disrespected. Super disrespected, because in that moment, Ebro belittled him as a man, bro. In front of another woman. Now, she not his wife, but whoever else in the room. Bro, you belittled me in front of everybody. You little boyed me. You did something that I never think you would do. You flexed on me on some money shit. Now, I don't know if Ebro is directly invested into Rock Nation. I can't confirm that. But it kind of sounded like he invested in Rock Nation and something with Jay-Z in them. And when he heard Rosenberg say that, it made him feel guilty. It made him feel guilty. How do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think about that. What y'all think? I feel like what he said right there made him feel guilty. Like, hey, bro, you just talked about being invested with Rock Nation. I'm invested with Rock Nation. When you talked about Charlamagne being invested, or I'm invested, it's like it applies to me. It applies to me. It applies what you're saying right now. You're not talking about me, but it applies to me. So now I'm going to belittle you and say you don't have money to invest, so you don't understand this conversation. But Rosenberg's like, nigga, I got money to invest. I'm just not part of the in crowd where nobody's coming to me and asking me to invest. Let's play some more. Hit that like and turn us up.
I guess it depends on what the situation is, but that could be still seen as compromise.
No, it
you
could
may
be.
choose not to be compromised.
Yeah, no, but I'm not saying it's people wouldn't view it that way.
Right.
I'm just saying that's not necessarily true if you are somebody that makes investments.
Sure, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
It also could be compromising.
It could be, depending on the person and depending on what your scruples are.
I think the whole thing's silly because what is happening that's that like
Well, in that scenario,
what's that important that Charlamagne can't comment cleanly on Rock Nation? Like this isn't about foreign governments. Like so what? What's the big compromise?
And for that matter, right? If it's a legitimate investment. If I make a legitimate investment in something, and I put my money up, and there's documents signed, I can say what the fuck I want to say. Like
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's my money. I can say what the fuck I want to say. It's my.
Yo, it's crazy. You just threw out. You don't have money to invest in me. I was wild out of nowhere. You're like you don't even have anything to invest in anything.
Well, because I haven't seen you.
See, that shit was on Rosenberg mind, y'all. And that's why people, they don't see full clips. But see, me, I'm somebody who been on the internet long enough. Of course, people run plays on stuff that don't be real, and you later find out anybody can fall for a play. This ain't no goddamn play. That shit was burning Rosenberg up the whole time. He was thinking about it. That's why he brought it back up, and you see his face turning red.
You invest in anything, so I didn't know if that's what you're doing with your money.
But that's still a crazy thing to throw at someone.
No, it's not.
I mean, I know. I'm telling you, no one in that world. Your cool guy club in the industry, bro. I've never been in it.
Make a phone call.
I'll be honest. Part of me wants to be, and part of me is like, I don't like that crowd.
Well, then you got to make a decision. If you want to make investments with people making money, you got to make some relationships. So do you have money to invest or not? Because if you did, you would make a phone call and be like, yo, what are you guys working on?
You did it again. No, that's two separate things. There's having money to invest, and then there's, am I good? Either A, do I want to play those games with people, and am I good at playing those games with people? I don't think I'm particularly good at it. I don't think I think I'm judgmental, and I can be like, I don't want to be a part of that crowd. You suck it up and hang around people you don't like to do those things. I don't think I can. I already have to.
You already do it.
I already have to do it, but I already.
You already do it. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I can't do it.
You
more.
do it for work. You do it to hang out with wrestlers. You do it to do sports. You do it all day, anyways. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
You're just talking.
Do I have to do more of it though?
If you want to make some money, what the fuck,
you
man?
You do have to choose where you want.
Yeah, but you have to do it always with people that you don't fuck with.
Who has the money?
And not always, unless you find some cool.
Find some people with money that you like.
But
I don't know.
Because how about this? Right. That's why I said you don't have money to invest because you're not actively doing it.
But that's
not a slight. That's you wouldn't be having this convo with me if you had money to invest.
Ebro makes entirely no sense. Ebro makes entirely no fucking sense in what he's saying. Because Ebro know what he's saying. And Ebro don't want to admit and just say it directly. He said it, but he ain't saying it like this. Hey, bro, I will go in the rooms and deal with niggas I don't fuck with and I don't like strictly for the purpose of making money. See, Rosenberg works for WWE and he worked for Hot 97. They got fired from Hot 97, but he still works for WWE. So he's covering wrestling. That's his job. So, hey, I work with niggas, and then I deal with rappers. I work with motherfuckers that I don't necessarily like, but that's my job. This ain't no job. Me going in investments and going to meetings and shit, I'm only doing that for money. To be in them circles, I really got to talk to niggas to go invest in the money. Bro, there's no limit on affording investing. Investing, bro, I can invest into different things like, fam. Now, this stock might be a certain stock that I can't afford, right? Like, oh, you can't afford this investment. We call it for this amount. But Another investment, fam. We got this going on. Shit, it's gonna cost 30 grand or 40 grand or 50 grand. Well, damn, I ain't got 50. Can I get in for 25? Yeah. Oh, he worked for ESPN too. No, Ebro, Rosenberg and Ebro are both Jewish. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You would have been made phone calls, or you would have been hanging out with people that
why
you
do you
like.
not realize?
Because it makes it sound like Rosenberg's broke.
Yeah,
like,
bro, you sound like a dick. Shut the fuck up.
No, you sound like a dick.
No, you don't.
No, you sound like an
realize
asshole.
The words you use.
No, you're
saying
like
I
an
don't
asshole
have money.
because
Bitch, shut the fuck
no,
up.
you're a bitch.
No,
you're a
I'm
hoe.
not.
You know why? Let me tell you why you're a hoe. 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 Because you just called me a bitch for no reason.
No, it is for a reason.
No, it's not. It's because you're being a hoe because you don't know how to invest.
That's different.
You don't know.
So then say that. I listened to you about
because
shit
you don't
like
have
that.
money to invest.
See, not knowing how to invest and saying I don't have money to invest is two different things. But Ebro, like I told y'all, he never been my type of nigga. That's because Ebro doesn't respect him. Ebro don't respect that nigga, and he just showed him directly to his face. That's why Rosenberg said bitch, because he knows, bro. They're not going to tell y'all the real. He knows, hey, fam, you really just showed me you don't respect me as a man. That's all it is.
Yo, my man, what's wrong with you? We keep going
You
over
don't.
this. You keep saying the same
You
thing.
don't. In a hoe because you don't know how to
Look at him,
invest.
bro.
That's different.
You don't
so then
know.
say that. I listened to you about
Because you
shit like
don't
that.
have money to invest.
Yo, my
See that? How he did his fist, bro? Like, it's burning him up because he like, bro, you just showed me this whole time you don't really respect me, dog. Because if you really respected me, you would never say no shit like that to me. Now, Rosenberg took it up to another level by calling him a bitch. No doubt about it. It's like, it's up now. But it's like, the reason why Rosenberg jumped out there like that is like, hold on, nigga. You just disrespected me, and I went back to the disrespect, and nigga, you doubled down on it. So we talked about it a little bit more, and you decided to triple down on it. You decided to triple down in front of everybody to disrespect towards me. Shit crazy.
man, what's wrong with you? We keep going
You
over
don't.
this. You keep saying the same
You
thing.
don't.
But you don't know that.
Bro,
Stop.
and I'm going to keep calling you a bitch if you
Stop.
keep saying that.
Oh
Listen,
my
man.
Bro,
God.
stop.
Listen. If
See?
you need to invest.
Y'all heard
Yo,
that, bro. You can
yo, my
hear
man,
it in
what's
this
wrong
nigga
with you?
voice,
We keep
bro.
going
This
over
nigga
don't.
this.
not no
You
fucking
keep
play.
saying the same
You
thing.
don't.
But you don't know that.
Bro,
Stop.
and I'm going to keep calling you a bitch
Stop.
if you
See?
keep saying that.
His
Listen,
emotions
man.
are
Bro,
everywhere.
stop.
That's
If
his
you have
body
money to
language. He's
invest-
smiling, he's angry, he's red. He's trying to like hide it, like, hey, fam, I'm trying to make it like laugh it off, but really inside, my nigga, you just really hurt a nigga, bro. He just really hurt this nigga Rosenberg. He just really hurt that nigga. That's all it is. That's why he's, bro, look at his body language. He's at his voice is cracking. His face is red. His face was not red this whole time.
Invest. If you had money to invest. If you had money to invest.
Stop saying
you wouldn't
that.
be talking like you're talking right now.
No, it's because I don't understand the disrespect repeatedly, bro.
Because
And you're
you
wrong.
sound nuts.
That I said I don't know people.
No, you
I
said
don't know this crowd.
No,
You're like, well, you don't have
what
money.
crowd? There is no crowd. There's people that have money and you talk to them. That's it.
Both of you guys sound like dicks.
You
Just stop.
But you just don't understand when you say things that are incredibly slighting. How do you not know that? It's like the Drake thing over and over again. You say shit and you go, why? I didn't. Bro, I'm not mad at you. You just kept saying, all I said was the Rock Nation thing. I don't understand it. I don't know people like that. And you go, well, it's because you don't have money to invest. How in hip hop? How would that sound?
Because if you had money to invest, you would talk to people and say, hey, I got some money to invest. Who do you know that is something going on that would be interesting?
And bro,
because you already are around people that do this. That's the point.
But you keep saying.
You just proved his point, Ebro. He said he's not in those crowds. Just because you're making money doesn't mean you're going to be around that crowd that is investing. Nah, they decide to sweep that shit under the rug. Hey, I'm a man. I'm a man. That nigga disrespected the fuck out of Peter Rosenberg. And he know he did. Now, Peter Rosenberg isn't black. As a nigga, we know, bro, don't talk to no nigga like that and then say something out of pocket and then try to stand on it.
Saying it wrong intentionally.
Yeah,
Why do you not know?
You just keep telling him.
And I'm sorry I called you a bitch. It's me trying to
invest. It's mean.
It's me, and it's me trying to, and I'm being now mean back to you because you're being an asshole. I don't think you're a bitch, but what you're doing is bitchy. Bro, I have money. I invested in boring places like Edward Jones. I don't call you and your friends. I don't know them. I don't know those people. They never treated me like that. That's it. You keep saying
how ready he is, bro. And he's telling you, I've invested in shit before. I've invested in the Edward Jones and this.
If you have money. No, I have money. I give it to random boring firms and I invested in little things. I wasn't raised to like you have always had a DNA of, yo, there's an opportunity, but I wasn't raised like that. I don't have that in me. My parents literally sat on a bank account and that's what I thought you do. Like you just stack money under a pillow and that's what you do. I did not know. So then you keep flipping it and saying, if you had money to invest, you don't understand why that's slighting?
No.
Ebro, stop.
You're well.
Hey, Ebro really a bitch. And Ebro, if you ever see me, I think you a bitch, nigga. You a bitch to me for real. I don't even be fucking with Rosenberg half the time, but niggas like you, bro, I couldn't fuck with niggas like Ebro, dog. That nigga's a real live hoe. That's some hoe ass shit, bro. Like, for real. And I don't even, Rosenberg be crossing the line to me sometime and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But you a real live bitch, Ebro. I'm an H-time nigga, bro. I feel like you a bitch. Straight up. You the type of nigga use your position, use your relationships, you talk shit. But you the type of nigga that I feel like could call the police if some shit get real about your mouth. I would never do nothing to you or nobody you know. I'm not a violent person, but I just could tell that little fucking undertone slight, because you know exactly what you're doing, bro. Nigga, your fucking beard is half gray, bro. You too old for that. You probably got grown kids, my nigga. You probably got grown kids. I can't stand when niggas act like that, bro. And the reason why, y'all, I'm finna be real. A lot of people out here, and this is the difference that I want y'all to know about Ant between a lot of other people, right? My problems don't be other people's problems a lot of the time. I don't have no personal connection to it. But what Ebro has shown me throughout the years is he'll pull this with anybody that he feel like he can get away with it with. He felt like he could get away with that disrespect with Kodak Black. He pulled that. He felt like he could get away with disrespect with several other artists. He pulled that. He'll pull rank and influence in relationships real quick. He feels like I could get away. I know that I'm being disrespectful right now, but I know Ebro I know that Rosenberg ain't got big enough nuts, nigga. See, the difference between niggas like me and Rosenberg, I got big fucking balls, nigga. But you a bully. Ebro's really bully. He's a bully, y'all. Ebro's a bully. But me, When it come to shit like this, I got nuts, nigga. And I'm going to let them bitches hang. I'm going to let my nuts hang, nigga. I would have said, hey, nigga, grow your balls and disrespect me directly, nigga. That's how I'm going to talk to a nigga. But see, he know that Rosenberg ain't got that in him. He been sized Rosenberg up. All that shit Rosenberg just said, hey, bro, I didn't grow up like that. I don't know about, hey, fam, meeting different people and trying to hustle and what's new and trying to build all it. I ain't come up like that. He letting it be known like, hey, bro, that ain't in me. And you know that already, though, nigga. You been around this nigga for 20 years. You know that about him. But that's why you playing in his face right now.
Now
you're being a dick on purpose.
No.
And you call me a hoe, which I think is beyond bitch.
No, it's not. You're being a hoe and
No.
a bitch
No,
and
no.
a pussy about it.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you
Bro, you
are.
see the deep
Everyone's
breaths he
telling you
taking?
you're wrong. You're playing the role of me right now. You're being told by the people around you you're being a dick, and now you're being defensive and wrong.
No, I'm not even defensive. I disagree. That's not defensive.
Okay,
I fucking disagree.
Okay, but you can disagree, but you don't have to be mean about it. Like
Saying the words you don't
Don't-
have the money to invest is not the same as saying you don't
Yeah.
make the phone calls and do the things.
and he's admitting to you that.
And
no,
I'm telling you, you're right.
you're
That's a
right.
shortcoming. But I'm not going to sit here in a hip hop space where literally these assholes grade us by how much money we make and have my friend
Right,
and
but-
partner say, you don't have shit. Why would that be okay?
I never said you don't have shit. I said you didn't have money to invest.
I know, but you
Have
kept
it- listen.
saying
Oh, then maybe I don't
it.
understand the words you're saying. But if I don't understand it, what do you think they do?
Well, because when you have money to invest, that means you've actively set aside money to invest.
I don't even
That's
want
right.
to listen to this bitch ass nigga no more, bro. He trying to make that dumb ass shit make sense. Fam, I could have $10,000 to invest. I could have $15,000 to invest. Or if somebody tells me, hey, fam, if you got 60,000 or 100,000, man, you can come invest in this. And the nigga can say, well, you know what? That makes sense. He's telling you directly, hey, fam, I'm not in those circles. I don't have the education about this. I make money, and I don't know how much money Rosenberg makes, and I don't care. It's none of my business. It's just when a nigga do shit like this, I'm like, nah. Fam. You don't have the money to invest. It's not the same as, hey, fam, you're not investing because you don't have the money to invest. You don't tell somebody that when you saying you're not in those circles. Ebro can talk all day. Ebro know he out of pocket. Do you need $1 million to be an investor? Yes or no? A nigga can invest $100,000 in something, my nigga. A nigga can invest $15,000 into something. It's levels to it. It's layers to it. Niggas then invested $5,000, and then nigga that $5,000 then eventually turned into 20 or 30. Niggas then did that. Niggas then you can invest whatever amount you want to invest. Now, certain situations they be like, well, bro, to get up this table, you might need 100, or you might need 200. Fam, an accredited investor, bro. Now you trying to talk to me like I'm stupid. I'm a disrespectful nigga if you try to disrespect me. I'm not Rosenberg. I like when niggas try to disrespect me, I want a nigga to do it to my motherfucking face. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm not a nigga that bullies people. I don't ever want to be a bully. But you don't go to your motherfucking partner on air and say, you don't know nothing about this because you don't got the money to invest. What? I would never talk to somebody that I've been working with for 20 or 30 years like that, or somebody that I call a friend. Ain't no but to it. He was disrespectful as fuck. And if you watch the full conversation prior, it's because of the fact he knew that it was going somewhere to like, oh, I didn't know that Charlamagne was invested in with Rock Nation. I didn't know that Charlamagne was invested in the Rock Nation this whole time. And so that hit home with Ebro if you watch the full. I watched how the convo played out. I watched the before and the after. The disrespect is already done. No, there is no but. I don't do the agree to disagree shit when it's some hoe ass shit. I would never talk to one of my partners like that. Or nobody that's been around me for 20 or 30 years like that. There is no but. There is no excuses for disrespect. And, you know, I'm going to go back to that situation that just happened outside of my fucking front yard. Every nigga that defended that dude, disrespected him in my front yard, y'all are dumb as fuck. Y'all are stupid as fuck. I don't understand, when did y'all start thinking respect was negotiable? Who was you niggas? Parents. The reason why I trip so heavy about respect is because I give respect first. It's more disrespectful for you to disrespect me because I was never going to disrespect you. Oh. Facts. Imagine how he talked behind bro back. Any nigga defending disrespect is a bitch. I'm in that real world. I hate that part of the game where they're trying to motherfucking, and you can take it how you want to take it. If you want to come up on here and we'll get in person. If you try to tell me it's okay to disrespect people, you a bitch. Because you don't walk around in your real life outside disrespecting people. Do you go to your job disrespecting people? He be on here thinking they friends. They don't look at each other as we just co-workers. They look at each other as partners. They know each other families and kids. Nigga, if I bring you around my motherfucking family and my little kids and my woman and all this other shit, you know my personal business. Hey, fam, don't ever fucking disrespect me. And don't for sure think you gonna come disrespect me on no goddamn show. See, y'all niggas get too comfortable with this internet shit. One thing about me, y'all, I didn't come on the internet and say, let me start moving and remove my morals and principles and integrity like an internet nigga. That's just what that is. Hey, dog, you obviously not black, and I'm done talking to you. Fam, counting my pockets in front of the world and telling the world I don't have money to invest off of me saying something is the most disrespectful shit you can do. There ain't nothing else to talk about, bro. All this old, if you let the convo play out. No, nigga. No. But thing is with me, just know my respect is non-negotiable, my nigga. I'm a grown-ass man. I wish I would sit around and negotiate some respect with a nigga. I hope y'all niggas don't raise y'all sons to be respect negotiating ass niggas. That's the problem with the world now, nigga. That's the problem with the motherfucking world right now. Y'all niggas is the type of niggas that negotiate respect. Fuck no, nigga. If somebody is around me and they being disrespectful, hey, fam, I'm just not gonna fuck with you no more. You cool. Ain't no beef. It ain't no plex. It ain't no drama. Hey, that nigga there too disrespectful. I choose not to fuck with the nigga. Just keeping it 100. So I get on, my nigga. There's nothing that makes me obligated to fuck with somebody who want to disrespect me, nigga. I'm not doing it. Y'all niggas be doing it. Y'all let motherfuckers disrespect y'all for money. All these niggas that'll sit around with that bitch ass nigga Clownston White, go over there with bitch ass no puncher. All these other, oh man, nigga paying that money though. Shit, keep disrespecting me, nigga. I don't give a fuck as long as you got my paper. Man, that shit weak as fuck, nigga. Shit weak as fuck. Shit weak as fuck. Let's move over to this Akademiks. And see, this internet shit be real crazy, bro. Cause y'all let niggas who didn't have fathers, y'all let niggas, I'm telling you, bro, it be crazy to me how niggas be out here letting niggas who didn't have fathers. And bro, it's a lot of people that didn't have fathers. That's not a diss. Just because you didn't have a father don't mean that you don't have game. That don't mean that you're not intelligent. That don't mean you're not smart. That don't mean that you're not a man. Because it's a lot of dudes who didn't grow up with fathers and they figured it out and they're great. Somewhere along the lines, they figured it out. There's a lot of dudes with fathers who still didn't figure it out. This is a fact. But some of these dudes is the most flawed ass, weak, lame ass niggas you could ever see. Then you see they didn't have a male role model at all growing up. They didn't have a male role model. I'm not speaking about Ebro. I'm just speaking in general now. I'm not talking about Ebro because I don't know his upbringing. But whenever you try to tell me to allow somebody to disrespect me, I'm going to think one or two things. You don't have morals and integrity, and you didn't grow up with a positive, strong male role model. Just because I don't allow you to disrespect me, this is not me saying that it got to get violent. This is not me saying that it got to turn to some street shit or some gangster shit. But see, niggas who didn't grow up with male role models or fathers or uncles or grandfathers, because I grew up with them all. They think just because a man say, hey, fam, don't fucking disrespect me or don't play with me, or I'm not tolerating disrespect, that mean they need to get into some gangster shit. No, my nigga. That's being a man. You're a man before you anything. But y'all are letting niggas come on the internet who didn't have a proper upbringing, who don't really know shit, some of them is not even from the same culture as us, tell y'all how to interact, how to feel, what to think, and how to process information. Hey, Akeem the Dream, if you're not going to join, don't type no more or I'm kicking you off. You make up the decision. You have the floor to join. If you can't join, don't type no more or you're getting kicked off. You make up your mind. That's how I pop it over here. I'm one of them. I want to look at you, nigga. We look at shit. I'm an H-Time nigga. So are you going to come join? Yes or no? If you can't join, you can watch, but don't type, nigga. The stream. All this negotiating respect shit. Who the fuck raising you niggas, man? If you're not going to join the stream, just don't type no more. I'm gonna drop the link. And we ain't even talking about negotiating respect. We talking about negotiating respect with your friends. With your friends. That's nasty. But that's what this internet raising now. All these widow stream niggas getting in showers with niggas. Come on, man. What the fuck is going on, bro? I'm seeing females disrespect the fuck, bro. I seen a female disrespect a nigga so bad at the club last weekend. I could not fucking believe it. I'm like, bro, you're really over here tripping. And she took it there. But we wait on Akeem the Dream to join. Is you gonna join? Yes or no, bro? That's the link for you. Akeem the Dream. Are you joining? Yes or no? Let me know. If you're not, we moving on to another topic. Yes or no? If you're not gonna join, you was very typative earlier. Type right now. Shout out to 420 TV in the building, man. Y'all go subscribe to my guy. We're gonna pull up that academic shit while we waiting on this nigga to join. Yeah, bro. I'm not trading my respect for fame. I'm not trading my respect for money. I'm not trading my respect for clout. Man, what, nigga? It ain't happening. And it's so crazy because simple fact is niggas don't even realize, like, bro, I've been doing this shit every day for 8 years, my nigga. I've been doing this shit every day for 8 fucking years. Eight years. Why the fuck would I go start doing fuck shit now? And I think a lot of people don't really realize that because they follow you, people watch you, but a lot of people don't know, bro. I really been on YouTube every day for 8 motherfucking years, man. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm giving respect first, bro. That's the way that I was raised, nigga. I'm telling my elders, yes, ma'am. Yo, no, no, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. All that shit, bro. That's how I came up. Your parents run the household. Now these niggas running their parents and doing what the fuck they want to do, nigga. Nigga, 8 motherfucking nigga. I've been at this shit 8 years, bro. Like, I ain't changed one bit on this motherfucker, dog. Like, I've been standing on what I've been standing on. That's why when I see niggas popping shit, saying this, saying that, whoop-de-whoop, I see niggas that come on the internet and they catch a little wave and they start trying to act like they giving all this game. I'm like, nigga, you just lying, nigga. You know what the fuck you talking about? All right. Well, I guess bro ain't gonna join as long as he don't come on here talking. Oh, there you go. Bet I'm finna bring you on. You cut your cam off if you want to. Yo. Yo. Can y'all hear him?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you. Come on. Hey, can y'all hear him? I should be able to hear him. Yeah, they said you muted, bro. We can't hear you. So you got a little static. I don't know if you covering the mic or what. You got to fix it. We can't hear you. Maybe you got the X. Maybe it's a line over your microphone. Tap your microphone. Say something. Yeah, you super low, bro. What kind of phone you on? Yeah, we can't hear you, G. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to take you off because we can't hear you. Yo.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you.
All right. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, you wanted to
Where
question
you
me
calling
about
from?
that? I'm calling from Charleston, South Carolina right now.
So the thing is with me, bro, on this conversation right here, dog disrespected the hell out of his partner on a nice, pretty big platform. Either way, they got big followings. They following numbers is bigger than their platform because they was on Hot 97 for so long. So if me and my partner is having a general conversation about Charlamagne being investing into Rock Nation or doing business with Rock Nation, and he tells me, hey, bro, I genuinely didn't know that. I didn't know that Charlamagne was invested into Rock Nation. I'm not a part of those groups. And then he comes and tells me, well, hey, bro, it's because you don't have money to invest is the reason why you don't know this. That's the most disrespectful shit ever, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that a little bit, but at the same time, that's what the first part of that was my whole point. Was the first part of the video will show you that part about the disrespectful part. But if you listen to the rest of the video, the way that Rosenberg took it and the way that he responded, he basically made it concrete that it wasn't really as serious as you know what I'm saying, most of the videos is making it. That was really my main point, even though I understand making a video about it. I'm just saying it wasn't really that serious.
Hey, bro, if my partner told me that, it's fuck him. You're not my partner no more.
But you got to understand, you got to that's why I'm saying you got to let the rest of the video go, because he basically
No, I don't, fam. Once the disrespect is done, it's done.
But when you talking about friends, you disrespect each other all the time, type shit. If you're friends over 20 years, you're going to disrespect each other all the time. So unless you let
we
the whole...
don't, nigga.
Yeah, that's how it happens. I'm not saying that
I
they...
don't know how you was raised. Me and my partners don't disrespect each other. We might disagree on some shit, but I'm not finna ever pocket watch you. I'm not finna ever little boy you. And then when I can clearly see that the words that I'm using are incorrect for this, I'ma fix it. Ebro chose to stand on it.
But that's what I'm saying. If you let the video play, then that's pretty much kind of how the conversation kind of went. They kind of like settled it as in between. Like if you're looking at it from a way of like they super duper.
Them selling it doesn't fix the disrespect that Ebro did. And what you're not understanding, I'm from H-Town, G. Ebro has done hoe ass shit in the past to show me he a hoe ass nigga. Several times, not just once. It's been several times in the past. He's done hoe ass shit and tried to belittle people and use his position to bully people.
But that was kind of my point. Hey,
Ebro is not saying that in a room full of niggas to other niggas because he know what the outcome will be. He pulled that shit on Rosenberg because he know that nigga don't got nuts and that nigga's not a confrontational nigga.
Yeah, but my point
niggas
is,
pick and choose when they want to be disrespectful, bro.
I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't disagree with none of that, what you just said. My point is, if you let the conversation go on and you let it play out in its full context, then you'll see that you'll see the dynamic between the two. Like, even though everything you just said is true, and I agree
Who
with
gives
all of
a
that.
fuck about? I don't give a fuck about their friendship, bro. I don't give a fuck if you allow disrespect. What you not getting is, I would never do one of my homies like that. There's no place,
And
time,
I
or
never disagree with
situation.
that. I never disagree with that.
So, hey,
I came
fuck
on.
the rest of the conversation, bro. Like, you don't do that to your
I'm
partners, is what
I'm
we
just
saying.
defending my point. I'm just defending my
What
point because
point
I
are you
agree with.
making, bro?
I already
What
told you the
point are
point
you
I was.
making?
I already told you the point I was making. The point I'm making is if you listen to the whole conversation, then you can see that the dynamic between the two, because of Rosenberg's disposition and how he was taking the shit, he made it seem like it wasn't as serious as all the clips was gonna see if you just only watching the first half. That's my whole point. Everything else what you talking about when it comes to the disrespecting that he was giving him, I agree with all that because he definitely was disrespecting him. But I'm saying that because of the way that Rosenberg responded and because of the way that he conceded and didn't react the way that me or you might would have reacted to some shit like that, then it makes the whole situation not that serious. That was my whole point. Even though that might not be that big of a point.
No, you're not getting it, fam. They can talk for an hour and get back cool. I'm telling you from my point of view. I don't give a fuck how Rosenberg
And I
take
don't
it.
disagree from your point of view. I don't disagree
So
from your point of
why
view
are you
because your
telling
point of view
me
is my
about
point of
some
view.
shit that I'm telling you I don't care about? You actually talking about their personal feelings. I don't give a fuck about how Rosenberg feels or Ebro feels. I'm watching what the man said in real time and decided to not double down, not triple down, quadruple down on it. So their friendship is their friendship. If you talk to your partner like that, you talk to your partner like that. What I'm saying is, fuck that. How they talk to each other. I would never talk to my homie like that. Whether we've
I
done
agree
this
with that point.
before or not. Hey,
I,
fam, I'm never belittling my partner about
I
no
agree.
fucking money. And
I
I'm
agree
never
with that point.
belittling my partner about no money in front of the fucking world, bro.
I agree with that point, but that wasn't my point of what I was saying.
Hey, let's move on, y'all. Let me play this clip right here. Where were we at? Let's play this other clip right here. We're gonna go into Akademiks and Charlamagne. Shout out to Akeem the Dream for joining. I'm not gonna keep talking in circles with nobody on here at all. I'm gonna play this part with Akademiks and Charlamagne. And this was a pointless argument, y'all. The reason why, I just gotta say, Charlamagne sat down, and it's because of Akademiks really kicked off a little narrative on the internet. It's Akademiks' fault they're having this conversation, but it was a complete waste of time. It was a complete waste of time. This shit was pointless, very pointless. For you to jump out there and it's like, it'd be crazy to me because dudes like, it'd be like, do y'all go back and listen to what y'all saying? Do dudes go back and listen Like Akademiks, if you went back and listened to the stuff you said about Charlamagne and what you was pushing on the internet, and fam, you sit right here and Akademiks, you didn't even know that a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit, can be filed without money. And a lot of people don't know that. But I've been on the internet covering cases for so long, this stuff becomes evident that you don't need money for these cases. Then other cases, the lawyers do this shit pro bono. So they don't need money. And then you don't need money for the case already. So I'm like, Akademiks, you didn't know that? Like, when Charlamagne told him, you do know that they don't need money for this because of this, this, and that, right? And Akademiks didn't know that. I'm like, bro, this nigga just don't got it. Like, he not there. And it was a bunch of conspiracy theory shit. And the only issue that I have with this whole shit, because I don't give a fuck what pro bono means, free, and then you don't need money to file these civil suits either way. You don't need money to file a civil lawsuit. You don't need that money. He's trying to say, and Charlamagne told Akademiks in real time, bro, you're saying I'm under Rock Nation. You're saying I'm pulling moves to Rock Nation. I'm basically under their payroll and their umbrella. Akademiks, if I'm so dedicated to Rock Nation, why would I call and tell you about a lawsuit and the information that I heard? Wouldn't that be me snaking Rock Nation? Akademiks then says, are we recording? He's like, yeah, nigga, we recording. He said, yeah, but see, they sent you as like a diversion. And I'm like, what, nigga? See, I've been realized that about Akademiks, that he doesn't care about standing on what's right and what's honorable and what's solid. Akademiks is the person, what about you? What about your flaws? Don't call me on my flaws. What about yours? That's what he be on. Akademiks looks to point out hypocrisy as opposed to what's right and what's wrong. You're accusing Charlamagne of being under Rock Nation and whoop-de-whoop. Fam, you got on an OVO chain and you got on a steak shirt right now. Two companies that are up under Drake. You've been campaigning for Drake for 2 years straight. You can't even come on the internet and admit Drake lost the rap battle. And that was my whole point. A lawsuit is a real lawsuit, whether they win it or not. According to Charlamagne, they contacted Akademiks' board, Grand Wizard. And allegedly, because I didn't see it or hear it, but Charlamagne got word from somebody allegedly, he dropped the dime on Akademiks. Now, Grand Wizard, y'all, is an Australian Vietnamese guy. Vietnamese Australian guy. And we've seen him already. He looks like a big sack of shit. But he's on the internet every day cosplaying as a black dude. Now, I'm pretty sure he's stopped calling us niggas right now for the moment. But this dude has been on the internet calling us niggas, all this other shit. My nigga. My nigga. When in the fuck did we have some shit like that going on in our culture? That's the only conversation I be having for this shit. That's it. The disrespect is all I care about. To bring somebody into hip-hop culture that we can't see, that's not around us, that don't deal with us, that don't interact with us, that's not from this, and have him work for you disrespecting us, that's out of pocket, bro. That's out of pocket. I can't see it no other way. Not to mention, you not from here either. You not from America either. You ain't grow up over here. So we letting all these outsiders come in and disrespect our culture and our people? No, my nigga, he on there calling niggas and dumbass niggas and this dumbass nigga, this lame ass nigga. This dumbass nigga, this stupid nigga. This dumbass, like calling, oh, this bitch, and this nigga is a fucking overweight Vietnamese dude. What? This is out of pocket. Now, Akademiks' lawsuit is accusations from other people, y'all. His accusations ain't got nothing to do with Charlamagne. His Akademiks ain't got his Akademiks lawsuits ain't got nothing to do with Charlamagne. Nothing. Yo, lawsuits that Grand Wizard got served in is coming from 2 or 3 different people. Those are the people filing the lawsuits. Akademiks claims Rock Nation sent them. Okay, if you come with that proof, we will gladly report it, Akademiks. Gladly. But we'll play a little bit of this so people can see how crazy he sounded in this argument.
Nothing to do with, like, when you brought that shit up, I was like, all right, you just like, you trying to swing for like the fences.
Well, okay. Well, look at this.
That Polly Market shit got nothing to do with nothing. That,
By the way, I don't care about none of this shit.
but you brought it up.
Why? Because
They-
your man is going crazy. If your man,
No.
if the nigga shooting at me, I gotta shoot back.
He wasn't shooting at you like that. No, shooting at you like how he shoot at you now?
Act the first week. I told you this on a Friday.
No. Of course, afterwards. What I'm saying is that before.
Akademiks got on the internet. I saw that with my own eyes. Hey, fuck Charlamagne, eat a dick. Fuck Charlamagne, fuck all these media niggas. Akademiks is the product of a dude who don't know how to interact with humans. He don't know how to interact with humans for real. He don't know nothing about it. You could just tell. Even in this conversation, y'all think he's the smartest nigga alive till he sit in front of somebody who has some type of intelligence. Once you sit in front of somebody with intelligence and have real conversations, you look crazy. It's just like when he just sat in front of other people with intelligence. Akademiks looks crazy. You had these other dudes going at Charlamagne, dissing Charlamagne, and they all stands. Let me be real with y'all. Anybody that's anybody stand, I don't respect grown men that are stands. A stand is for kids and for bitches. If you want me to look at you like a man, you better not ever be a stand for no goddamn body. Keep it in 100. Keeping it 100. All that stand shit is 40-year-old niggas. Then the niggas that these niggas be choosing to stand for. Akademiks is not no young nigga, bro. He's young in life, but he's not 27 years old. Akademiks is not 30. He's not 31, 32. Akademiks is damn near 40, y'all. He's not going to tell y'all his real age. OVO Mall, boy, I told y'all already how I felt about that nigga. I told y'all how I feel about that nigga. OVO Mall, I will have this conversation with you face to face, my nigga. All of the clips of your just loyal, consistent dick riding is on the internet. Somebody need to put out a mall compilation, my nigga. Even that shit is goofy. Him going over there with Daphne. Daphne's a whore. 50 Cent, who has a baby with her, has told y'all she's a whore. She's on the internet in every interview talking like a whore. But thirsty niggas who want interaction or want engagement, they gave the whore a platform. Cam Newton, another nigga that will go interview somebody baby mama. Fam, these niggas ain't even got no code or no honor no more. Fam, I'm never sitting down talking with a nigga, baby mama, to talk about the nigga. We're not doing that. Now, if you got a product, you have a rap career, a music career, you got your own shit really going on and you popping, all right, you might have been with that nigga before. We'll gloss over that for a second, then we move on to talk about what you got going on. But I'm not doing no tell-alls with no hoes. But you look at the niggas and look at the history of things they've done and said on the internet. Look what type of niggas do tell-all interviews. A bitch-ass, vulture-ass, outsider-ass nigga like No Puncher 22. Another outsider in person who's not from America and a gaslighter, DJ Akademiks. And then Cam Newton, the same dude that interviewed this girl, that girl, the same dude that says weird shit consistently on this platform also. Y'all niggas is up here putting the bitches on a pedestal. Keeping this shit 100. Understand this. Them niggas are the talent. They are the ones putting out the music. These girls are known for fucking and sucking. That's it. There's no talent. There's no skill set. You got fucked by niggas with names. That should not be having you sitting on the same couch as niggas with who rap, put out music, who really in the field trying to figure it out and get it. You're just looking for the next dick to suck. You're looking for the next dick to suck. I don't need nothing to talk to you about, ho. Ain't nothing to talk to you about. Not for you to come speak on no niggas. This is pillow talking at worst. Just keeping this shit 100, man. Let me play some little bit more of this. Hit that like and turn us up, y'all.
Like, put it like this.
But I never said nothing publicly. I said something to you privately on a Friday.
Yeah, but of course I'm gonna tell my man. Like
sure, but that's
if I don't tell my man, like,
him like.
See, he contacted Akademiks privately. Fam, I never went nowhere publicly. I talked to you privately.
To just start going crazy on me
because he been getting harassed, so he been trying to figure out what the fuck
do with me.
Because put it like this: before I think you think,
bro, they shouldn't even be talking about this dude. He not even in America, bro. They talking about a dude that has a faceless platform because he's letting Akademiks basically play the little game like that dude don't represent me. He on his own. No, nigga, that nigga represents you. He worked for you. He uses your name and your umbrella. That's your guy. You co-sign him.
He was shooting at you before. He wasn't.
That nigga don't got no voice over here, nigga.
Bro, like,
he don't have nothing over here without you.
That's what I'm saying. Most of this one. Yeah, bro. But most of that shit is like nothing.
And to be clear with Akademiks, let's be clear. Akademiks, if you came on the internet and showed who you were when you first came out, you wouldn't have been able to get where you at right now. So that's why you've had that guy hide himself. He used your blueprint under your umbrella. Hey, man, don't show your face. Don't show your face. Don't let people know how you sound because they going to write you off after that. You ain't going to be qualified. You ain't going to be qualified. And we just got to have, it's respect, bro. This shit respect, my nigga. These niggas don't got respect for my people. And the thing is, y'all niggas ain't where y'all at today without my people. That Akademiks TV shit ain't shit without my culture and my people. He not. And to come over here and have no respect for it is out of pocket. Fam, I seen this disgusting ass clip of the Swamp Stories nigga and No Puncher basically having a conversation of how they can manipulate niggas and dog niggas out. And basically exploit niggas. And they're talking about how can they pivot out of the street shit. How can they pivot out of the street shit? They got a whole interview on No Puncher channel. How do we pivot out of the street shit? Because the fans are losing interest, this or that. You know, the black people this, the white people. It's like, damn, bro, these niggas don't have no shame in discussing how they gonna pimp us. But we got niggas out here so lost, man. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting, my nigga. So whatever the lawsuit about, I didn't even look into the lawsuit, y'all. I covered it when the news first hit. It hit all the blogs. It hit the news. I covered it then. Like I said then, they innocent until proven guilty. I don't come on here and push nothing fake. So I don't push nothing fake. If I did, it was on accident. But in this case, I read the actual documents that they put out there, the information they put out there. And whenever I have some information wrong, I will correct it. So I never convicted them of no crime. I'm not even giving a fuck if they committed crimes, really, until it's confirmed they did. Then we'll cover it. But just the whole play of these two niggas and then how they ran this shit with this disgusting shit, I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling that shit. Yeah, now the lawsuit. We'll see what happened. The lawsuit. People can file a lawsuit on anybody. That's true. So I can't confirm that. But I'm just talking about how we got to this point to this day where this Akademiks TV dude coming out and he's not even in America, not from America, and he's not black. And he's on the internet calling us niggas all day. Then, on top of that, you try to act like motherfuckers is crazy for feeling a way about this shit. And when it got closer and closer, I'm like, when I really listen to what Akademiks had to say about Charlamagne, I'm like, bro, all this shit sound like some reachy bullshit. It sound like you reaching. I'm talking about the disrespect, y'all. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. The disrespect. I'm somebody that actually cares about the culture. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I want that to be clear. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. I don't give a fuck about Charlamagne working for Roc Nation or being tied into Roc Nation. I don't give a fuck about what Jay-Z doing and da-da-da. Give a fuck, nigga. Them is always gonna be stories that can be looked at and seen or whatever. Give a fuck, nigga. I'm more concerned when I see a motherfucking Vietnamese dude on the internet calling my people niggas. And then a motherfucker not from America who got one of the biggest platforms in this game and pouring them and okaying this shit. All that shit with Rock Nation and all that, we'll get to that. We'll fix that, whatever. We can talk about that anytime, but this is what I'm seeing right now. No, nigga, I'm going to look at this. I'm more concerned two white dudes comfortably sitting at a table on the No Puncher podcast discussing how they can make money off of niggas' pain, trauma, suffering, and lifestyle. I'm somebody that actually care. And you know what be crazy? Niggas be caring so little. When niggas find a nigga that do care, they just be like, man, whatever, nigga. Oh, nigga, you fake, nigga. Oh, yeah, his name is Grand Wizard, the head of the KKK. The head of the KKK, y'all. The Grand Wizard. Come on, dog. And it's crazy because when I heard that name, Grand Wizard, at first, I was like, I knew what it, of course, we all know what the Grand Wizard is. If you a nigga from the South, nigga know what the Grand Wizard is. But I was like, I'm thinking it's just a little nerdy nigga who trying to be a slick, and play on words, just on some trolling type shit. I'm thinking it's a nigga though. I'm never thinking that Grand Wizard Chat nigga is a Vietnamese dude. Well, see, that's the whole thing because I was automatically associating it with blackness because it was hip hop. They covered hip hop. So I'm automatically associating it with blackness. All right, that's some little troll shit. But when I hear Grand Wizard, it clicks in my head. Oh, this ain't calling itself Grand Wizard. All right, but, you know, Grand Wizard Chat nigga, whatever, nigga. I'm thinking they all little nerd niggas over there. Little internet niggas. Grand Wizard Chat nigga. That's what I'm thinking in the beginning. Like, hey, fam, this a little troll nigga. A little young kid or something, y'all. I'm thinking he like a little young kid doing that. Because I'm looking at all the Akademiks chat like they all little kids. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. They gonna troll. They gonna put disrespectful shit on the internet. But then to come to find out this nigga's a grown-ass man. Oh, nah. Nah, my nigga. I'm 1,000% against that. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit, fam. Well, see, what I'm saying is I never thought that deep into it because I would never think that a motherfucking dude that's not black would have the confidence in doing that. When he would say Grand Wizard, I honestly thought Grand Wizard had a page. I thought Grand Wizard was somewhere off streaming and shit. I didn't know that Grand Wizard never showed his fucking face. What's the other weirdo nigga that was with him named Lil Boom? So all of these dudes that fuck with Akademiks heavy, I figured they were real people and they work for Akademiks and he kicks it with these niggas and fucks with these niggas. So that's what I thought. And I thought that all of them niggas had like little platforms. And I just had never seen them. But then we come to find out, oh, nah, these niggas ain't even black. These niggas ain't even black. Of course, Akademiks knew how it would look. He didn't care because he don't respect niggas. And that's the thing. And it's got to be called out because guess what, y'all? This is the reason I'm calling this shit out right here. If we did that to anybody else race, anybody else group, anybody else lineage, anybody else religion, anybody else history, anybody else sexuality. If a black person did that to anybody else, they deep fry us, bro. But you can get on the internet and disrespect niggas all day long. See, they'll tell you, well, y'all do it to each other. Yeah, we do. But guess what? Y'all do it to each other too. But guess what? We can't do it to nobody else. But y'all can do it to us. Y'all can do it to us. Y'all try to tell us how to feel about the disrespect, which is the most insane shit ever. Motherfuckers would try to disrespect us and tell us how to fucking feel about it. That's insane to me, bro. That shit nuts to me, dog. Motherfuckers that ain't from this country could come to this country and tell black people how to feel about being disrespected. Yeah. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. We finna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. We gonna leave the stream up. I'm gonna have more videos coming for y'all tomorrow, bro. Y'all turn this thing up, hit that like button, subscribe, come back up in the comments, come back, go to my Patreon as well. The Patreon is Urban Politicians TV. We got new stuff on there. We got more stuff coming. I'm gonna have exclusive live streams on there and all that. $5 a month by choice, not by force. It's on y'all if y'all want to do it, and we'll have more stuff dropping. Y'all lock in. Oh, update. We got an update. Nolan Wells case, and we had another case out here. My bad. I want to put y'all up on this information. I actually supposed to drop a video on it. In the DF Dub area, there's a case going on, and we got to get to it. And I haven't got the video out yet, but it's coming soon. Y'all be ready for it, bro. Hold on. The drowning happened months ago, right? And this is a crazy situation. Hold on real quick. Daniel Irvin. I'm going to read y'all the situation real quick. It says the family of 18-year-old Texas student who was found dead in a lake is calling for murder charges against two teenagers who police say failed to report his drowning and allegedly tried to dispose of his belongings. So with the Daniel Irvin case, y'all, he died, right? Drowned. They claimed that he drowned. Come to find out, they went in dog phone, deleted all of his messages, deleted stuff out of his phone, and tried to hide evidence. They've been charged with evidence tampering and not murder. So people are saying, hold on, why in the fuck? Why in the fuck would y'all need to go move evidence and move the this and that? Hold on. It was 3 teens. Oh, it was 2 teens. They fled the scene. threw his clothes, they threw his phone. He deleted all communications with him. It's crazy because it's going to get technical. They're going to try to say we can't prove the murder. We can't prove the murder. Tampering with evidence. Let me see what type of time that faces. Serious felony. 2 to 10. First degree. Third degree is 2 to 10. Second degree is 2 to 20. So they facing up to 20 years. Second degree when you're doing it with a human corpse. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Just happened with the shit with Carmelo. Then we still got the shit going on with Nolan Wells. So we'll see what's going on with that, man. Got some stuff we're going to drop tomorrow. Yeah. We'll figure it out, man. Y'all stay up. Stay blessed, all that. We got more shit coming. More videos, all that, bro. 1,000. Appreciate y'all support. Stay up, man. God bless everybody we done lost recently. It's a lot going on out here, man. Y'all be careful out there, bro. Y'all stay in contact with y'all people. All that shit. Y'all stay up, man.